Ukraine news. Today, top 10 things that happened. If you are also wondering about what happened in Ukraine after the Russian invasion, then you have just landed on the right video. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Here are all the updates on the top 10 things in Ukraine after the Russian invasion, including alleged Russians murdering in Greece. So stay tuned until the end of the video. Number 1, Peace Treaty Talk, places and time for the talk. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's spokesperson Serhiy Nikiforov claimed on social media that Ukraine and Russia are contemplating a meeting location and timing. This comes after Russian President Vladimir Putin pushed Ukraine's military to depose its political leaders and sign a peace treaty. Number 2, death toll of Russian soldiers. According to Ukraine, more than 1,000 Russian soldiers have been killed thus far. Russia did not provide any information on the number of people who died. According to the United Nations, 25 people were killed and 102 were injured, statistics that are likely to be much underestimated. None of the tolls could be confirmed independently. Number 3, US government persuaded Ukraine, Belarus and Kazakhstan to hand over their nuclear arsenal. Following the disintegration of the Soviet Union, Washington made it a priority to persuade Ukraine, Belarus, and Kazakhstan to hand over their nuclear arsenals, leaving only Russia with the weapons. At the same time, the US moved quickly to support Russia's weak democracy. Some prominent pundits at the time argued that the US had rushed into wooing Russia and that it should have spent its time building geopolitical variety in the rest of the former Soviet Union. Number 4, Zelensky slams Russian terror. In his September 22 speech to the United Nations General Assembly, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky criticized the international community's inadequate reaction to Russian aggression in Ukraine and backed demands for reform of the UN, which he dubbed a retired superhero. According to the Ukrainian leader, the refusal to stand up for international law and hold Vladimir Putin accountable for his war on Ukraine has wreaked havoc on world security. He stated that if the international community did nothing about Russia's aggressiveness in Ukraine, instability and authoritarianism would spread worldwide. Number 5, patriots are striving to put an end to the war. Ukraine's president, Volodymyr Zelensky, has claimed that his countrymen are battling to prevent a new Iron Curtain from descending across the nation after Russian soldiers started a massive and long-feared invasion, sparking worries of Europe's most significant conflict since 1945. Explosions were reported in critical Ukrainian cities, including Kyiv, only minutes after Russian President Vladimir Putin broke weeks of indignant anticipation by announcing a special military operation at daybreak on Thursday. Ukraine's Interior Ministry said that cruise and ballistic missiles were being fired towards the nation, with Russia reportedly targeting infrastructure in essential towns such as Kyiv, Kharkiv, Mariupol, and Dnipro. Number 6, aid and weaponry from the West. After the US pledged $350 million in further military support, Germany says it would deliver 1,000 anti-tank weaponry and 500 Stinger surface-to-air missiles to Ukraine. France, Belgium, the Czech Republic, Portugal, and Greece are also sending military equipment, light weapons, and gasoline, while Italy provides emergency assistance worth €110 million. Number 7, northwest of Hostomel, the airfield was taken. Moscow said it has taken control of the Hostomel airfield northwest of Kiev, a possible staging ground for an assault on Kyiv that has been battled over since Russian paratroopers arrived there in the early hours of the conflict. Number 8, during the Cold War. Russia's heinous invasion of Ukraine isn't merely the conclusion of a decade-long post-Cold War period that has been eroding. It also signaled the end of the post-9/11 period, which was characterized by counter-terrorism and widespread resistance to non-state armed groups. Russia's position toward non-state armed players in the new period will determine whether it wishes to oppose the US in the country or region in question. China will mostly welcome administrations outside of Myanmar, regardless of their stance regarding non-state armed forces. Number 9, the commitment of the United States. The United States is committed to restoring Ukraine's territorial independence and sovereignty. It rejects Russia's claims to Crimea and urges Russia and Ukraine to use the Minsk Accords to end the Donbas conflict. These accords, which were signed in 2014 and 2015 and negotiated by France and Germany, demand a ceasefire, the removal of heavy weaponry, Ukrainian authority over its Russian border, local elections, and unique political status for some portions of the region. Finally, Russians are committing murder. Athens. According to Greece's foreign ministry, at least 10 Greek citizens have been killed and 6 others injured in a Russian airstrike in Ukraine, which has summoned Russia's ambassador to Greece. 6 persons were killed in Sartana village and 4 others in Buas, some 15 kilometers and 65 kilometers north of Mariupol. Accordingly, the ministry said in a statement on Saturday, noting that one of the injured was a kid. Do you think this war is ending soon? Let me know in the comments below. With that, it's time for us to say goodbye, but don't be sad as we will be back with another fantastic video soon. Also, don't forget to smash those subscribe and bell icon buttons to get updated whenever we upload a new video. See you all soon. Thanks for watching.